begin with a CBS exclusive tonight. Transit officer Richard Donahue opens up about his recovery and the shootout with the marathon bombing suspects that nearly cost him his life. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kate Merrill. Thanks for joining us tonight. Donahue was hit during the firefight with the Sarnia brothers in Watertown and lost almost all of his blood in that attack, but somehow he survived. Bobby Sisk is live in Copley Square tonight with more on this story. Bobby?
Well, Kate, it was 4 days after the blast here on Boylston. Transit officer Dick Donahue heard a call of an officer shot at MIT. Ends up it was his friend, Sean Collier. Within 3 hours, he took a bullet and talked for the first time about coming so close to losing his life.
This just appeared to be some crazy random act of violence.
At first, Officer Donahue, seen in this video that night, didn't know the shooting of MIT officer Sean Collier was related to the marathon bombings. He told CBS's John Miller he didn't know until shots rang out in Watertown. There was
gunfire being exchanged, and once they started throwing the bombs or improvised explosive devices, that I guess you don't even need to say a word. You're like, this is it. These are the guys.
Not long after arriving on Laurel Street, he took a bullet. His femoral artery severed. His partner jumped into action.
My partner tackled me just to get me down, and it was in front of someone's driveway, and he applied pressure trying to figure out where I was shot.
Donahue was shot in the groin. He bled out. His heart stopped, and he was not breathing.
I did die. Yeah.
His wife Kim was at home with the couple's infant son. A transit police sergeant rang her doorbell.
And I immediately opened the door and I just said, "You are my worst nightmare." It was the first thing I said to him. I said, "I know why you're here." I said, "You better tell me if Dick is dead right now."
Doctors at Mount Auburn Hospital had saved her husband's life, but she'd later learned just how close he'd come.
I didn't understand the severity of what had happened until a doctor pulled me aside and said, "Well, we just got his heart back." I said, what do you mean? They said, "We just got his pulse back." I said, he was shot almost an hour ago. What do you mean you just got his pulse back? And that was the first time that I had a realization, I'm not gonna go just speak to my husband. They had a priest waiting for me. They were handing me his wedding ring, his badge, his phone. And I just thought, you've got to be kidding me right now.
Kim Donahue went on to say that there is a silver lining in all of this. She and her husband will now enjoy every single day. Once he's able to get solid food, Officer Donahue will move from ICU to physical therapy. He is anxious to get back to work and says he will take a desk job until he's able to get back out and patrol. Live in Copley Square tonight, Bobby Sisk, WBZ News. Kate, back to you.
Just unbelievable. Bobby, thank you for that.